I suppose I never asked. Why were you in the human world anyway? You know, before you were cursed? I'm curious because I've heard stories of the Fae. Don't they live in a misty parallel plane or something of the sort? So the stories are true. Why would you ever leave that? It seems like a safe enough home, at least when you've got magic to protect you. Ah, so you're an adventurous type then. Just like exploring? I see. Exploring for the sake of exploration. That's a luxury if you can afford in this world. Me? No, I live the way I do out of necessity. Let's just say that the human world runs on different rules than yours. There are different ways in which it ticks. You have a strange look on your face. Why? I'm more talkative? I suppose so. No, there's not any reason. It's just better to pass the time with idle chatter than to walk in silence for hours each day. We're coming up on the edge of the forest here. Just a short way and we'll arrive at Dawnwood. Can you see it? Yeah, it's that little cluster of buildings. Now, if we want this to go well, you're going to have to hide in my pockets. I know, you aren't a fan, but we can't risk you being seen. There are people out there ravenous for cash who will do anything for a chance to sell you. Yeah, people like me. Look, I need to apologize for that as well. I was kind of okay, scratch that. I was really nasty to you when we met, even when you were trying to help me. But as I said, we are working together now to reach our goal. I swear I'm not going to pull anything as long as you don't. Good. Now that's all the water under the bridge. Not quite. Oh, I'm trying my best here, okay? Anyways, stay in my pocket. We are drawing close. Yeah, there's a lot of rubble around here, and it's all overgrown with plants. I suppose you've never heard the story why, have you? I didn't think so. This town used to be rather massive. It was actually the capital city of a different kingdom at one point. But there was a war. I don't know what the war was even about. More than likely it was some petty royal politics. But the leader of the aggressor kingdom, the same king that captured you, laid siege to Dawnwood and all of its surrounding cities. They burned it to the ground. Any survivors were forced to accept this new king as their ruler, or were executed. The war ended as the old kingdom no longer had a domain to rule over, and its cities were left to rebuild. The royals sent out very small sums of money to these places, along with the bare essentials to begin reconstruction. The only thing that truly saved this place was an old trade route that now had to run through this territory in order to reach the border. If it weren't for that, Dawnwood would be no more. No, I'm fine, really. This all happened a long time ago. I wasn't even old enough to walk at that point. It's just never pleasant to hear about wars, you know? At any rate, we're nearly there. So, would it be best for you to stay quiet and hidden? I'll tell you when it's okay to peek out again. Wait, what? What did you see? A picture of me? Listen, I don't appreciate... You're right. They have my wanted poster out here. But why? Surely they wouldn't care to prioritize wanting a small town like this. Let's see, what does it say? Wanted alive, multiple counts of theft, treason, murder, reward of 1,000 gold pieces. May have a fairy with them? Do they know that we are traveling together? But how? I knew we would have to keep a low profile here, but I never expected my posters would be plastered everywhere. It might be best for us to go around Dawnwood rather than through it. Just in case, though, stay hidden. Faerie, you can come out now. We're just a short way past the town. No, nobody saw me. I made sure to steer clear of any wandering eyes. I'm waiting for a carriage to pass. Once that happens, I can sneak on board and catch the driver by surprise. A quick dagger to the throat and nobody will know what happened. Yes, I have to kill them. Think about it. I was arrested for pulling a heist on a royal carriage, among other things. If a merchant comes running into a town covered in my posters saying that their carriage was robbed, don't you think that might cause some suspicion? Exactly, it's not pretty work, but it's necessary. Now, let me know if you see a cart rolling by. There's our target. Hold on tight. Stop the carriage and nobody gets hurt. Good. Now take your hands off the reins. Just like that. The last thing I need from you is... Oh! Oh, no you don't. Hey, now, put down your weapon. I said put it down. Fine. If you won't surrender, then I'll just have to... What? Faerie, what are you... Oh, I see. You're scared of my little fae friend here, huh? Well, you should be. They have magic that can curse your bloodline for generations. With that being said, I recommend that you drop your weapon. Well done. Now, get down on your knees and pray for mercy. This little one here doesn't take too kindly to people like you. What's that, Faerie? You don't believe them? Neither do I. Perhaps we should turn them into a rat and have them bear a hideous plague. Or maybe they will look better as a worm, forever wriggling around in the dirt, remembering the day when they didn't respect your power. Oh, that one? Are you sure? Very well then. Merchant, because you dared to disrespect the power of the Fae, you are forever cursed. If you ever dare speak of this night to anyone, your lips will melt together and your eyes will fall out of your skull. I feel that this is a rather light punishment considering your transgressions. Are you sure that this is all you want to do, Fae One? It seems that they have shown mercy to you, merchant. Now, be gone. Well, damn, that took a turn. What on earth possessed you to reveal yourself like that? He had fairy dust in that carriage? But how did you know? All I saw were stacks of boxes. You could sense it? Oh, sorry, that must have been rather frightening. you were more angry than frightened? I could tell you really laid into him. He was trembling in his boots. I've seen stray cats running from hounds that were less scared than him. Thank you for your quick thinking. That could have turned ugly fast. You know, I think I'm starting to like having you around. Friend? Did I really say that? Well, friend is a strong word, but I do enjoy your company. It's rather nice. Anyways, let's get back to the carriage. We can talk more once we flee the scene.